Live from Los Angeles, California. Welcome to Good Morning La La Land. I'm Dr. Erin.
I'm Rob Mack.
Official. And I'm Jocelyn Roy. Hey.
That's right.
Good morning, La La Land. We are streaming to you
The best.
live Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Pacific time on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and now on Twitter.
That's right. And today is all about Friday feeling. It's all about dating, love, and relationships. So we have a topic about the science of love. And then we also have from our expert today 3 secrets to having a great marriage. And then also, if you just want to have that Friday feeling, you don't want to miss this show.
I'm struggling with the Friday feels today.
Are you? You don't seem like you are. You seem just fine, Jocelyn.
I am. No, but
Los Angeles, California. Welcome to Good Morning La La Land. I'm Dr. Erin.
I'm Rob Mack.
Official. And I'm Jocelyn Roy. Hey.
That's right.
Good morning, La La Land. We are streaming to you
The best.
live Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Pacific time on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and now on Twitter.
That's right. And today is all about Friday feeling. It's all about dating, love, and relationships. So we have a topic about the science of love. And then we also have from our expert today 3 secrets to having a great marriage. And then also, if you just want to have that Friday feeling, you don't want to miss this show.
I'm struggling with the Friday feels today.
Are you? You don't seem like you are. You seem just fine, Jocelyn.
I am. No, but thank you. It was funny because as soon as Rob got to the studio, he's like, let's turn on the tune.
Right?
Yeah.
Music.
It brings the feeling.
We need a
It
lot
does.
more music on this show. We decided,
does.
we declared today,
Yeah.
right now, we need more music,
Yeah,
right?
see, I always have music playing in my head. People think I'm a little
In your
nutty, but
head
yeah.
right now.
In my head right
What's
now, there's a
going?
theme song.
What is it?
Probably American Gangster by Jay-Z.
He's got us feeling on,
I love
right?
that one, yeah. I love
If
that one.
you've got a theme song out there, La La Land, we would love to know about it. Maybe we can feature it on the show, and it'll help me get in the Friday feels.
Right?
That's right.
So look at all this shebang pre-game New Year's Eve stuff, right?
Wow.
The shebang.
Shebang.
Yeah, that'll help you
Yes.
get in the feels right there. They get the feels right there.
Absolutely. We have a very special gift from Manos Public Relations. Thank you
Beautiful.
so much. We've got the Shandong in the house. They are an entertainment, lifestyle, and pop culture PR company located right down the street in Beverly Hills. Thank you so much for supporting the Focus TV family and community. We're really excited about it.
Cool bottle.
Yep.
Man, talk about popping bottles, huh? You guys
Talk
ready?
So who's
9
the
a.m.
guest today, you guys?
Oh my God. So I'm so excited. We have a very special guest, one of my best friends. I love Laurie Carter. She's a cover model,
Gorgeous,
transformational
gorgeous.
expert now,
And-
and self-made millionaire. Can't wait to talk to her about her podcast called Earn Your Happy and about a new book that she's got coming out soon.
Woo!
Oh,
So,
good
yeah,
morning,
Laurie's
Laurie.
Gorgeous. So excited to-
Yes. So here on Good Morning La La Land, we love to ask our guests how they start their day in Los Angeles. What's your morning routine?
Oh man, I always wake up every single morning, and we wake up to a mantra actually, my husband and I, since we're talking about relationships, and it's I'm happier, healthier, wealthier, and more fit than I was yesterday. And typically I start saying it and it's more like in a really grumpy tone. And he literally makes me say it until it sounds like it's all pumped up and happy. So, you know, sometimes the cheesier the better in the morning.
Okay, what was that mantra one more time?
I'm happier, healthier, wealthier, and more fit than I was yesterday.
Ooh, cheers to that.
And can I say that's actually really working for Laurie and Chris? Seriously, like every time I see them, they're always happier, healthier, and wealthier than I've seen them before. So
That's
it does
incredible.
work. It's proof.
And your podcast is doing phenomenally. Congratulations.
5 million downloads.
Earn
Thank
your
you.
happy. And look, her logo brand matches the dress she has, which matches our pillows in the back. I mean, she's got it going on.
Yeah, she's got the branding thing down. You need tips, just reach out to Laurie Carter.
And your podcast just reached one of the most popular downloads, right?
It just hit the top 10 suggested page for New You Best Self this year. So I'm super excited about that.
Wow. That calls for a toast,
That
Laurie.
definitely calls for a toast.
Absolutely. So I brought in a little Babe Rosé, courtesy of Swish Beverages, founded by Babe Walker and the Cohen brothers, the two geniuses behind White Girl Problems and the social media account Babe Walker. It is one of my favorite go-to beverages because I am a hashtag rosé all day kind of girl.
Should
So
we
let's
pop it?
start. Let's pop it
Let's
with
pop
Laurie.
it. Lori. Cheers to Lori.
To Laurie, to being
So
fit,
true.
happier, healthier.
Wealthier.
I'm happier, healthier, wealthier, and more fit than I was yesterday. With Babe Rose.
Babe Rose with Babe, you know, and this white girl ain't got no problems. That's what I gotta say. So,
Drink the problems away, huh? Vacate the problems away, drink the problems away. It's all good.
Cheers, you guys.
Cheers,
Happy
to
New
Cheers,
Year.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Wow.
Way to start the day.
You
I've
can.
got so many chemicals going through my body right now. It's coffee, champagne.
Rose, we are
the
seriously
music
like
playing in my
triple
head.
fisting today.
Yes.
We're all about balance. A little
about
bit
balance.
of good greens, a
Yeah.
little bit of good whatever, all that good
Totally.
stuff.
Well, I love the way Jessalyn puts it. She says moderation and moderation, even in moderation, right?
Amen. Well said, Rob. I
take
love when
notes.
you quote me.
I listen. I'm trying to listen. Working on
So
listening.
talking about moderation, how are we going to not have moderation? I want to know how you guys aren't going to not have moderation in the pregame of
Yeah.
this weekend.
Boy, what are your plans? You've got big plans.
Well, I'm
Let's
okay.
talk.
I had my cougar dress all laid out for today.
You don't qualify as a cougar, just so you
I'm
know.
not a cougar, just so you know. But
Yeah.
I had my cougar dress because
Yeah.
you know everyone loves that conversation. But I was so lazy because I'm jumping on a plane literally right after we shoot. I'm jumping in an Uber to go to New Mexico for the Karma Coin, kind of our powwow and all that. So I was too lazy. I was like, I don't want to have to change and stuff. So I was like, I'm just going to wear something I can jump on the plane on.
Yeah, and the one thing we know about you, self-made millionaire, is that you're not lazy. Just so you
I'm
know.
lazy.
You know, it's like Laurie saying she's lazy. It's like these people. No, you're not lazy. But I can appreciate the perspective.
But
Well,
yeah,
good
I
for
think
you.
we're gonna have some pregame. I mean, as you guys know, I'm not a big drinker, but I think we're gonna celebrate, brainstorm, and I think that
Yeah.
we'll probably have it over quite a few cocktails this weekend.
Yeah,
probably.
well, we're planning
so.
to do something New Year's Eve, so if you guys have suggestions, we're still open. We haven't completely finalized our plans.
And when you don't know what to say on New Year's Eve, Babe Rose's got a few incredible lines for you guys. Starting with, hey, you guys, you look great. Love your face. Have you lost weight?
Oh, there are things.
Let's be honest, someone had to create a sparkling
Wow,
rosé
it's
that was
so
so
good.
delicious,
Wow.
and most of all, so us. So you're welcome
Wow.
for the pregame,
I
right?
can relate to this one. Love you, miss you, hate you, love you, mean it.
Oh, yeah.
I've been there. I've been codependent in my life. Yeah, completely relate
You can own up to
one.
that.
Yeah.
That's on
So
it.
I'm gonna pregame in rosé all day with my Babe Rosé, but yeah, no, we're trying to come up with a couple of fun things and places to go. I saw an incredible list, a huge list of the best New Year's parties in Los Angeles, courtesy of LAweekly.com, including the Prohibition New Year's at Union Station. You mentioned that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tickets are going for $175. Woo! So if you got some extra
Right.
pocket change to, promote the Prohibition.
We have a
there you
couple
go.
bottles for sale. Maybe we can
Dave Chappelle and John Mayer are going to be at the Forum that
Oh, wow.
night. Tickets are still available. There's going to be an incredible classic Hollywood Roosevelt New Year's. If you haven't been to the Roosevelt, there's nothing more classic Hollywood
It's classic.
in Hollywood than the Roosevelt Hotel. I worked there for a couple of years, actually. Shout out to my Roosevelt family. So it's very near and dear to my heart. But we've got 10 incredible world-class DJs going to be there that night. And you can,
Wow.
go masquerade, dress up, do you. It's going to be
Wow,
fun.
that sounds
Maybe we
dope.
should go to the Roosevelt.
Maybe we should. It sounds amazing.
That sounds
Just
fun.
always has her finger on the pulse of LA.
She does. She's
amazing.
very,
You
very
really
do.
well connected.
Yeah, it helps when it's your job, right?
That's
Fair
the
enough.
amazing thing about this team is that everyone has their genius. They have their strengths and not strengths, and everyone really brings. I'm blown away by the team here with
Wow,
everyone.
that's so sweet.
Yeah.
I feel that way. Definitely feel that way. I'm
No,
deeply
it's interesting because you were just mentioning like learning each other and learning our communication styles.
Ah,
Yeah, I know that we usually talk about relationships from the standpoint of intimacy and dating and all that. And I think it's important to know how we relate, how we communicate. And I've been listening to Ray Dalio's his book, or his audiobook rather, I'm listening to, called Principles. And I think you can use it for all areas of your life. But one thing, I mean, I think he manages a $160 billion fund, but so he has to have, of course, his wife and 4 kids and all of his teammates, and he talks
And all
a
of
lot.
his $160 million.
yeah.
He talks a lot about different personality types and communication. And I was thinking about for us, like, we have different styles, and it's cool. I think that the more you understand how people relate, how they communicate, the more we're able to naturally just get people. But with you guys, it's been so easy that we haven't hit any of those walls. And I'm just going to know that we're just going to, it's just going to be an ease, totally graceful thing. But it's important to understand. And so I'm curious to know with Laurie how they do that in their marriage, how you understand, because everyone has such different communication skills.
It's such a great point, and we communicate differently with different people, even, right? And I know that's something that Laurie speaks to as well, is both sort of the way you communicate, of course, to yourself, the way you communicate to maybe the way I communicate with guys, or you might communicate with women, and then also in terms of romantic relationships, professional relationships. I mean, there's so many complexities.
I'm so much nicer when I communicate with you guys than when I communicate with myself. Let's be honest. Yeah. No, so it'll be interesting to talk to Laurie about self-talk and self-love later in the show.
For sure.
Awesome.
So I'm so excited because the second segment, we're going to talk about the science of falling in love. And I think that that's kind of part of the theme of the show is to be conscious and wellness, and how do we go into that lifestyle? How do we fulfill our dreams? And so I want to dive deep into kind of the old school reptilian kind of way of falling in love, the science behind all the different chemicals and biological aspects versus going to a conscious state of choosing love. And how does that look? And
I love that.
great
And let's be honest,
conversation.
most of y'all want to fall in love. Let's be, okay, I started out as a happiness coach. It wasn't about accidentally making me like a love and dating coach, because people generally are unhappy about the relationship, in their lives, and they want more fulfilling, sort of more meaningful relationships in their lives.
Especially going into the new year, that's one of the most popular New Year's resolutions is to better relationships.
Yes.
Perfect timing.
Right?
Yeah, more on
So
this
stay
one.
tuned, you guys. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to debate falling in love, kind of the science behind it versus consciously having like a higher purpose to it. So stay tuned, you guys. In La La Land, I'm Dr. Aaron.
I'm Rob Mack.
And I'm Jasmine Royer. Monday through Friday, we are going to be streaming to you live, Los Angeles.
America's first live streaming daily talk show.
At 9 a.m. Pacific time on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
And we have a sexy show for you today.
We have got Will, Leanne, and Gabe in the house. Let's go back there. Hi!
Talked to 4 beautiful, intelligent, conscious women. Clearly, I was miserable the entire time.
She has a TV show similar to your guys.
Ellen.
Yes!
Yes.
The little peck. Come on.
I feel so bad for Jess.
We're live too, for the people viewing.
For the people.
M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E Club Mickey Mouse on Good Morning La La Land.
We are streaming to you live Monday through Friday on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Happy holidays.
It's gonna be a good
Good morning, La La Land.
5, 6, 7, 8. We are the Mouseketeers, and we proudly wear our ears. We mousin', we mousin', M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E Club Mickey Mouse. Good morning, La La Land.
California, welcome to Good Morning La La Land. Today is Friday Feeling. So today's theme is all about falling in love. And we want to debate the science of falling in love versus consciously falling in
Wow.
love.
Love that.
Ooh.
So the way I think about it is like falling in love and rising in love.
Ooh, I love
I've never heard
Right.
rising
Little
in
twinkle now
love.
and then.
What is rising in love? I don't know if I've ever risen
Yeah.
in love.
So the way I would put
Well,
it.
I know a few things that rise in
Oh,
love.
look at Dr. Aaron. Look at Dr. And don't let that pretty face fool you.
Oh.
Don't let angelic attitude fool you.
What is rising in love?
Yeah. So rising in love is a situation where it's a conscious relationship where each of you bring or pull each other up. You spiral upwards. So you have a conversation. Maybe you had an argument of some kind or just a disagreement, and you come out of that sort of argument or discussion stronger for it. You both feel better off for it, and you both feel more deeply connected. And that happens over and over and over again, so you spiral upwards. Whereas when you usually fall in love, you become less conscious, And before long, you project more and more. You have more and more arguments. You get more
You're
and
in
more
the
frustrated.
serotonin and oxytocin.
Yeah, you're an
coma.
addict. Yeah, you're addicted. Yeah, totally.
So this BBC, there's an article, and it's called "The Science of Love," and I love it because it breaks down the stages of falling in love from a biochemistry type of a standpoint. And I know I've been there deep and deep and deep. So it says first is lust, which is basically, it's all of those endorphins, all that stuff. Attraction. Oh, I'm sorry. Lust is where you actually have that testosterone and estrogen that's like driving you to get a mate. Find that lust.
Very primitive.
It's very primitive. Second is attraction, which is where the dopamine and norepinephrine and serotonin kicks in. And then the third stage is attachment, and that's where oxytocin and vasopressin set in, and that's where you have major, major bonding.
I want to rewind to the stage number 2, attraction, because I found this really interesting in the article because I didn't, when you said dopamine and some of these chemicals, it's the same thing that's actually activated by nicotine and cocaine.
Right.
So it's like actually love is a drug.
Yeah.
Right?
It's actually an addiction. There's an SLAA, sex and love addiction. There's 12-step 4. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, certainly if you get addicted to it, but there's something about like craving that in that stage, like when you're in that attraction stage too, about craving time with that person, craving intimacy with that person. And I never really considered it as a drug. People say that, but really truly there's a science behind that.
Absolutely.
Amazing, right?
Yeah, it's really fun. I mean, if you think about it, you have the same symptoms that you do with drug, which is tolerance builds up and you get withdrawal, right? So yeah, it's pretty interesting actually when you think about it.
Until you OD on love.
Until you OD on love.
And you
that possible?
slam.
Yeah.
Well, so for me, I think the difference, and I honestly think you need both. That's my personal opinion. I think that biochemically, we have the need to have that fulfillment of those actual natural biological things that happen. But I believe that it has to be conscious going into it. I think that's the trick and the key to it, is to get so clear of what you're up to in your life and who you are and what you're really committed to, so you don't allow that body to, you use it instead of it using you. You use the biological to bond with a partner, but you have to choose and make the right choice of who you are, entangling with, as I say.
Look at you dropping
Well,
knowledge.
okay, so I
Stop
have a
it.
question then.
Okay.
Are you saying choose somebody you already have this biological reaction to, or are you saying you can choose somebody and then create the biological reaction?
I don't believe you
question,
can. I don't
yes.
believe you can create the biological, but I believe that you get to select who is the potential of having that biological bond with. Meaning that I'm not going to even put myself in the realm of having sex with somebody that I wouldn't. That I don't have a higher purpose with, that we don't have some type of a higher purpose.
So when
of
you say
going
higher
together.
purpose, I mean that's a lot of pressure right there. You're like, oh wow, you meet somebody you're connected to, and you're attracted. You're like, what's the higher purpose for this?
Yeah, I want to know straight up what they're up to in their life. Yeah.
But are you like straight up thinking long-term commitment, marriage, kids?
No, not necessarily, but I wouldn't even want to entangle and have that be a possibility with somebody who wasn't up to extraordinary things in their life.
And I would agree with you. I think that's both intelligence and experience speaking, because that's been for me a great opportunity as well, is like to be just crystal clear on what I really want. I can put it that way. And one of the things I'm sure about is I want someone who's happy. And I've generally found that happy people have done some work. They don't. You can be sort of naturally happy, but that doesn't usually last very long, because as soon as the first thing that goes wrong happens, then you suddenly are unhappy and miserable.
That's so important that you bring that up, Rob, because I've been in personal relationships and I've seen girlfriends be in relationships with people who aren't happy, and then we take it almost as this personal responsibility to make them happy.
Yes.
Never going to happen.
And
Yeah.
you can't, it's
Yeah.
impossible.
Never gonna
You
happen.
can't do it. But for me personally, it's impossible not to try.
Of course, it is. It's very tempting. And it's funny because I've been in like this coaching psychology business for about 2 decades. Okay, when I got into the business, I was sure I was in the people changing business. I was positive.
right.
I was like, no, I'm getting into the people changing business. I'm going to help people. I'm going to change them. And I realized that of course, that idea, that concept bleeds into your personal relationships, and you start thinking that no, that's like the number one greatest problem and fallacy of relationships. Relationships 101, first class. Don't try to change the other person. Don't have a desire to change the other person. Either them fully for who they are, or leave them alone.
Amen. You're speaking my language.
Okay,
so I
good,
think
yeah.
we should ask the expert, Laurie, about what she
Well,
thinks
that's the
about
point.
this,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
So she's going to talk to us about 3 kind of key steps to successful marriage, because she has a lovely
Yeah.
marriage.
Oh my
from what I
gosh.
understand.
It's incredible. So I met Laurie at the gym. Okay. I get to the gym and I see her and I see her husband. We were connected through a friend, mutual friend, and they work out so incredibly hard. They're so incredibly kind. Like they're always smiling and friendly, and it's incredible. That relationship has just continued to grow and blossom. You know, for the short period of time that I've known them, it's just got more and more beautiful. And they have something really deep and really authentic. It's amazing.
Nice.
Wait, what's so incredible about that relationship, from what you've said, is that they are so fulfilled as individuals.
Yeah.
They are both pushing their own careers, their own life, their own self-love to really create like 2 whole people in a whole relationship.
Yeah, I think I'd love to talk to Laurie about that.
Yay! Let's talk to Laurie.
Right?
Absolutely.
So you guys, we're going to take a little break. We're going to go back to the back studio with Laurie and find out the 3 secrets to her successful marriage.
This is Jack. His mother didn't save his childhood artwork.
She just threw it all away like it was garbage.
If only his mother had Archive. Archive is the easiest and fastest way to chronologically store your child's art. Snap a picture, tag it, and store it safely in our cloud. Then share it with friends and family. Even turn it into a calendar, mug, or your very own printed book. Oh, you were going to make one yourself? Yeah, that's what his mom said. Download the Archive app now and help us save art.
Archive, available now on the App Store.
Hey, Dr. Drew here, and I am on the HEAL Advisory Board. I got involved with this organization because it's the answer to our healthcare problem. Listen to me. You go to urgent care, you go to emergency room, you are paying for all that equipment, all that infrastructure. You're wasting time. You're exposing yourself to sick people. All you got to do is go to heal.com or get the HEAL app at heal.com. Get that HEAL app, and you can have a doctor wherever you are. It's $99 if you don't have insurance, though most insurances cover it. It's the most effective way to get the care you're looking for and the most cost efficient. $99 all in. That's it. And you get a board-certified physician to show up wherever you are, your home, your work, whatever it is, 8A to 8P, 7 days a week, including holidays. And that board-certified individual, that licensed professional, is going to just be paying attention to you and focusing on you and using his or her judgment to take care of your needs in that moment. Go to HEAL. Check it out. You'll see what I'm saying. You'll see what I'm talking about.
Hi, this is Jennifer Eddy, and I'm here with Spa Girl Cocktails today. We're thrilled to be here with Empowerista and Girl Talk Network at UNITA and El Segundo to help support and empower women, the community. We have 2 flavors with Spa Girl Cocktails, Pear and Spa. Those are our signature cocktails. They're low-calorie and gluten-free, all natural, nothing added. You can find us at Bevmo and Total Wine in all of your communities. We're thrilled to be here with Focus Magazine today in their December issue.
Hello everyone, I'm Joyce, creator of the Joyce Miracle Elixir collection, and I'm happy to say that it's the only collection out there that is not going to have any harsh chemicals, free of parabens, free of sulfates, free of sodium chloride, absolutely cruelty-free, because for me that is super important. and it's made right here in USA. And it's the only line that is going to deliver you the best antioxidants, vitamins, fatty acids, minerals, straight from Mother Nature. I've infused my entire line with buriti, maracuya, moringa, and argan. So you have the buriti, which is the tree of life. You have the argan, which is literally liquid gold. You have the maracuya, which is the richest source of vitamin C. And you have the moringa, which is the richest superfood in the world. So I've combined all these yummy ingredients from Mother Nature and delivered them straight to you, straight to your strands, straight to your face. In all my products, that's the base of it. And the most important thing is that everything is made with love right here at home in USA, straight for you.
And the reason they book me and keep me is because it's more than just training. It's just authentic. And so I think that's one thing I realized that I had my whole life was will. I'm so determined to get to where I want to go. I'm not going to let nothing stop me, not even myself. Right? And I try to tell my clients and people, it's all a mindset. You know, you got to really want it. They said, you can change anything, but before you change anything, you got to change it in your mind first. Just because I always say if it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you.
We are so excited to have my good friend.
Live from Los Angeles, California. Welcome to Good Morning La La Land. I'm Dr. Erin.
I'm Rob Mack.
Official, and I'm Justin Boye.
That's right.
Good morning, La La Land. We are streaming to you live Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Pacific time on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and now on Twitter.
That's right. And today is all about Friday feeling. It's all about dating, love, and relationships. So we have a topic about the science of